How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to GameBrosColor. This is Tim. We're back playing Game of Thrones. You still want to keep saying Resident Evil. Jesus. We're back being Mira, whatever. Let's just walk in here and take a wee peek in this room over here, keeping a decent distance. I clear my throat or something. Hello.
Hello?
Peek. And then just open. Take a gander at my chest real quick. Shit seems relatively intact.
Everything's still here. The letters from my family. What would
Damn
someone
White
want with
Hills.
them? I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
The imp.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern.
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. Just remember
Did he lose a
that she'll
dick or
want to see
something in
gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. This advice
People
will
gotta calm down.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Wouldn't Roderick like to name his own sentinel after stuff happened?
Roderick? You look...
I know I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face. Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't
Yeah, I
believe it's
can't
been
believe
2
that.
years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you...
Drink.
Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
But, Roderick.
But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
Be honest.
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to
Be a
occupy
dick.
Ironrath.
No, he just wants to
That's all it is.
show
be a
our
dick.
loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want? That's my exact question.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
You and I can overcome anything.
These
I once thought so too.
things.
But I have to be practical.
Lena,
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
let's be practical. When we defeat the Whitehills, I'll give your father half of our Ironwood forest.
That's worth a fortune, Roderick.
We'll pay it to secure this alliance.
I'll need to discuss it with father, but... Yes, I think this will convince him. Perhaps we'll remain allies after
Gotta
all.
do the way the Maester
Deepest
says.
apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but he...
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
What do you want, Whitehill?
What do I want? Ask your mother. She invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
She practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
What sort of a
sort
game
of
are you
game?
playing, Whitehill?
I just want to be certain that you know your
Cup of
place.
the balls, not yours.
Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal.
Harrenhal, isn't that where the...
Now, I hear you're ordering them around and keeping
isn't that
them
where
dull
the,
on wine.
Citadel is, kind of? I don't know.
It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen? So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, Show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel.
Fuck.
Kiss my
you.
shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees.
This is tough.
Kiss it.
Roderick, please.
Very good.
Of course he
Now
will, you dick.
Since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the
Whoa.
Ironwood
You
What is
can't do
happening?
Ramsay
that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Especially when I tell him you've sworn to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
I'm willing to bet that would have happened either way. Regardless of what I picked there. If I kissed or didn't, he would have said, "Bull, fuck, I'm taking half this
By
other
the way,
kid."
my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that
It does
clever?
match. Someone. Fucking. Bullshit.
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but... he doesn't deserve your obedience.
I did it for Ryan.
Maybe I'd have
Yeah,
done the
think
same.
about it. It's family, man. Don't have a little brother, but I can imagine I would have probably done that, given circumstances.
My lord, are you well? I'm going to kill that man.
Big bumble.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us, without trouble amongst our own.
It was Finn's fault. I think he might be dangerous.
We need dangerous men for what's coming.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to
really?
think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
The men were too drunk to draw their swords. The Freys cut us open.
Honesty.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honorable death. Let him die fighting.
Walder Frey and Roose Bolton will pay for their treachery.
I'd like to believe you, but men like that don't get what they deserve. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something.
You'd be dead too. Yeah.
The chances are, I'd be dead too.
After watching
Whatever
the show,
I once thought,
you know,
my place is here.
even had he been there,
With
he
the nice
wouldn't
watch.
have been able to stop shit. He'd have wound up dead too. Probably first, actually. Being the defender and all. That's what he was to Rob. He was just a defender.
There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I don't care if they hate me. Let them think what they like.
Ignoring them won't be as easy as you think. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
And what about the big guy? What's his face? Will wind up being like one of your friends. Despite being... Oh shit, I gotta walk over there. I was doing... Couldn't even tell.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Winter is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't worry. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear
We're all
it.
fighting for the same thing. But you won't.
I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
That's why God invented pockets. Keep your hands warm.
I'm here, but where are you?
Imp. Who am I gonna meet? Am I gonna meet Littlefinger? If he's still around, I can't remember the timelines and stuff. If he's still around, I don't mean he's dead, because I don't think he's dead. Of course, not saying somebody's dead, or saying somebody's not dead isn't giving away anything, I don't think. Who are you?
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
A little bit.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers.
I'm on my way.
And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady.
Damien?
I'm Damien.
You were in the throne room earlier. What brings you to the gardens?
You do. You got my note.
That was you.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
This is King's Landing.
Why all the secrecy? If you wanted to talk to me, you could have asked.
It never seemed the right time. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
The right time for that. Oh boy. Come on here. What was anything? Throw the body over the side of the thing and run.
You?
What happened? What was that?
He said I'd angered the wrong people.
So, someone sent him?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling.
Throw the body over the thing and run.
You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabot. No one will ever find him.
Good luck. And be careful.
Yeah, so they won't know the giant trail of blood, that it's not leaving for some reason.
Everything
Throw the
all
knife, throw the
right,
knife, throw the
sir?
knife, throw the knife, throw the knife, throw the knife.
Damien,
Throw the knife,
where
throw
are
the
you?
knife, throw the knife. Put it somewhere. Someone could find it if I don't keep it. Safer with me than lying in the garden somewhere where someone will find it, probably.
Roderick! It's you. Isn't it? Roderick. They said you were gone. Ramsay Snow did this. He did that to Ethan. You're going to hurt him, aren't you? Lord Whitehill says you won't, because you're a coward. But I know you will. He deserves it.
What else has Lord Whitehill been telling you, Ryan?
That's enough.
Your little chat is over. Step back.
I will speak with my brother.
I said you're done. Keep your distance or I'll drag him back to High Point right now.
What? I have to go back. No, I want to come home.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Roderick, are you going to forget about me? Are you?
Of course not.
We are your family, Ryan. Don't forget that. All right?
I won't. Please hurry.
How about a story?
No. You've had your chance.
He's a child. What harm could it do?
Make it a quick one.
Mother, come join the others.
He's right there. My son. But soon they'll take him from me just like before. It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children. They will take everything from us.
Our family is strong, Mother. We will not fall.
Many men are strong, and still the night takes them. You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me. You must protect them.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way. I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother.
Well, I don't know.
Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Knowing babes in beds is a little bit... It's a little
Yes.
bit much.
I suppose we have to be.
You need nuance. These things never have nuance.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord.
Honorable, kind of brave.
He was always kind. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. When I left, he was just a boy. But when his house needed him, he rose to the task, like a lord.
He would have been proud. We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord
Ethan the Wise.
My sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye.
Oh,
Father
ironwood
and son are
seeds.
returned
So
to
they become the
earth,
trees. That's cool.
to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron
from
ice.
God, I wonder what would make blue fire. Does it think potassium or something? The song.
From ice we forced us born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, we mourn, these family trees we burn. I'd bare my neck Watch on, Ethan the wise. Old gods be one with you. Our Lord, my King, an old soul dies, so iron rules anew. Still iron rules anew.
This seems very end of chapter-ish. Next time on...
What is going on? What is going on?
Roger, you have to do something.
Jesus.
Griff Whitehill,
Griff
Griff
Whi-
Whitehill needs to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about? What was that?
Sounds like fun. 78.6. Didn't forge Marjorie's letter. 39.2% of players kissed Lord Whitehill's ring. You and 42.4 won Roderick's betrothal. Ha! Ha! I'm in the minority. People couldn't do it. Ha! 95.4 stood up for Cotter after he stole Finn's knife. Oh. 92.2% of players killed Mira's attacker. Myra's, whatever. There's an option not to. Suppose if you let Coalboy die and ran away. That wouldn't have been cool, though. Maybe would have let him go or something. 'Cause he seems kind of integral to the story, almost. Oh well. I guess that's it for this episode, and I guess we won't see another one of these until the next chapter comes out in several weeks. Because they said they're going to do like regular episodes of this. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick up Tales from Borderlands. Then again, I already played the first chapter of that too. But if the next episode comes out of that, I can play that. That'd be fun. So, well, that's it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode.